sometimes takes liberties when establishing possible links between scientific theories and supernatural creatures for theatrical purposes. In other words, do not try to cure any disease with any of the recipes shown in this video game, and no rats were harmed during the making of this game. The Vampyr team. I'm loving that games are... I'm loving that games are getting to the point where even their warnings are getting sarcastic and snarky because just everyone knows them by now.
Yeah.
Every action you take has consequences. Okay. This is Vampyr. I've really wanted to play this since Life is Strange. I didn't...
It's good. I am hoping that there's going to be a patch soon. Because...
Does it have, like, technical issues?
It has definite frame rate issues.
Like, even on console?
Yeah.
So we bought a console version, and because we thought it'd fix it, and it didn't. Yeah, turn on the name of speaker.
Just because I've just noticed, like, sprinting around the city makes the frame rate drop and it chugs and loads.
Is there a real-time day-night cycle?
No.
Okay. What about, like, people getting
noticed.
sick and things like that? Does that have, like, real game time tied to it, or is that still based on, like, time of day? And
as far as I've seen, like, I've only played, like, a bit, but
okay.
I mean, I've gone through multiple days
because I'm worried it's like this absolutely horrendous
for the Red Queen
Xbox 360 JRPG called Final Fantasy 13 Lightning Returns, in which the main story has a 13-day in-game time limit, and if you don't complete the main story by then, it sends you back to the very start of the game, and you have to redo the whole thing.
Her inhabitants' last dance alone to face death.
And on top of that, all of the side quests are tied to, like, the in-game time of day. All of them have, like, time limits. All of them... Some of them are only available at certain times. Some of them take, like, 5 days in-game time to do because you need to come to, like, certain people at certain times on each day for, like, a week straight. And it's like...
Who thought this was a good idea?
Toriyama, the director of the Final Fantasy 13 trilogy, wanted to turn Lightning into an idol icon, which is why you saw the promotional material for Lightning Returns Final Fantasy 13 as her posing for Louis Vuitton and getting her own clothing line.
I remember that.
But also his pitch for Lightning Returns was like, oh, well, my precious Lightning is like a beautiful rose that must be allowed to blossom and let her vision of purity and innocence be realized for the... And in every single Final Fantasy 13 game, he's steadily increased.
A righteous snare to keep mankind from a sin.
I should be looking at this.
They were all so wrong. Death is not a wicked thing, nor some holy retribution. A true punishment would be to never know its sweet kiss.
Yeah, the other thing he did was in every single game, Final Fantasy 13 game, he steadily increased Lightning's bust size. As her outfits got, like, more and more, like...
Revealing.
The third game, Lightning Returns, brings back Final Fantasy X-2's famed class change system, which is basically just glorified outfit swapping. So you can customize your Lightning and put her in pretty dresses, or a Catgirl outfit, or a maid outfit, or dress her up like Cloud. Because this is where video games have taken us now. This is the JRPG scene at this point. But I am looking forward to this. I saw... How long? Like, when did they announce this again? It was like at least 2 years ago.
I can't even remember.
I don't think...
I didn't follow it, really.
Yeah, you didn't follow it until I started, like, bringing it up every now and then.
Yeah.
And even then, you were just, oh, these trailers are pretentious as hell, and it's just the developers talking about themselves.
It's they don't talk about their game; they just talk about their vision. I'm like, just tell me about your fucking game. I want to be excited about it, but I don't know what it is.
Okay, I can't go that way. Dang it! I was hoping I could take like some weird side path right from the beginning. This is a really nice effect, honestly. I'm wondering what all these things floating are. Oh, hello.
Thirsty. So thirsty.
Wow. I can't just say goodbye and walk away.
No, I tried that too.
The no music, heart pumping. And who did we just murder?
My sweet brother. What have you done?
Mary!
Come through the stairs.
No! Mary!
Good job.
Hold on! Please, hold on!
Everyone else doesn't die when you do that in battle and stuff.
Well, it's supposed to be like you take like a quick drink.
Yeah, but
From them.
because he's so thirsty, he goes pretty damn wild.
Yeah, and like in the game you can mesmerize people, take them to a secluded area, and then embrace them, which is doing that where you drain them.
Oh, embracing is killing them?
Yeah.
Okay. I was
You
when I heard
thinking it
embracing,
was
I
changing?
thought it was changing them.
No, it's you fucking kill them.
Okay, so do not embrace people.
No, embrace everybody.
No!
Embrace everybody. You get
Please,
lots
a
of
moment, let me
XP,
explain.
especially if you like. If you learn all about them and their past.
Okay.
These patrols are after me. No! Don't shoot! This is a nightmare. I need to get out
Is
of
there
here.
a jump button?
No.
Can't climb that.
This can't be.
There is no jumping in 1918.
No! Please stop! I mean you no harm.
Womp womp. Oh, let's catch up with this can.
What's going on?
Yeah, honestly, it kind of does. But can you climb and stuff?
Nope.
Huh.
Oh, Mary.
You get like a teleporty jump
What's all
at
this
certain
about?
points.
Yeah, it feels very.
Shit, where'd it go?
Break through these boxes, probably.
No. I can defend myself. Shit, where'd it go?
Okay.
Kill that thing! Who are you? Stay back! Sorry.
Well, so
But you
much
left
for me
me
not
no
killing
choice.
anyone.
Yeah. Oh yeah, you said you were gonna do this without. You're like, I'm just gonna run past all the humans.
I'm just gonna run past all the humans. No, you're annoying me. I'm a vampire. Fuck you.
Who are you? Stupid beast!
Okay, that's an interesting dodge. Normally, a lot of games have it so like both directions are equal in terms of their dodge, but this one isn't. Or can you like switch which direction you're facing?
Well, the thing is, like, when you get a vampire, you get like a little like mist form dodge after this bit,
Okay.
where you do like a backwards, like little short teleport.
It is fairly linear through all this, right?
Yeah,
There's not gonna really be anything on the side.
there might be.
No, please, stop! Who are you? Christ! He's dead!
Yep. You are too, buddy.
There might be. I actually didn't check Vampyr.
I'm going to real quick, even though I doubt there's anything of note. Yeah, I don't see anything. They'll glow, right? A little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah, nothing. So there's probably just nothing in this entire intro bit.
There is once you. I know there is once for sure once you get on to the.
Go out there. I can't go to that side. I can wander a bit here, so I'm thinking. Okay. Oh, this is an area you can come back to?
Yeah.
Okay. So yeah, we'll just ignore this then.
The one complaint I have about this game, or not complaint, just thing I haven't really
I mean you no
enjoyed
harm.
is
I need help.
there's a
Die,
lot of
you
points
fucking
where
leech.
there's places where I can very clearly do a
Please,
teleport jump
Listen
to,
me. I can't
but
make
it
any
won't
sense
let
of
me
this. Shut up, beast! Who
for
are
store
you?
because I haven't
What is
progressed far
this
enough in
all
the
about?
story,
Ah!
and it doesn't want to.
What in
Therefore, it
God's
doesn't
name
want
do
me to
you
go that way.
Just leave me.
And it's the same with a couple of like the safe houses, where it's like I find them and it's like, oh no, the door's locked. And I'm like, but this is very clearly the
The sun.
thing,
like
and I
it's
guess it's
burning
like
me
a
to the
little
bone.
unlock later. But I don't want to. I don't want
I
to.
need to find somewhere to hide.
Yep, locked doors.
Let me go!
The combat feels pretty
need to find
smooth so
shelter.
far.
Oh yeah.
Except I'm same problem I had with when I was playing Dark Souls 3 yesterday was that there's a fair bit of input delay.
Yeah, I've noticed that too. Again, something I hope
Well, not-
gets fixed in a patch.
Is that something we can look at here?
Yeah.
So hopefully the console will get patched.
Yeah, like I said, it's not, like, it is in no means unplayable at all. It's just,
Do not cough in public. Huh.
like I said, it's not unplayable in any way, shape, or form, but just
Yeah.
suffers a little bit.
I like it.
Is anybody there? What is this place?
So, from your experience so far, is this
Place seems
basically Vampire the Masquerade
safe
Bloodlines
enough
with
here.
functional combat?
I never played Vampyr.
Oh, okay. Then I guess I'll probably end up being a better judge.
Now, there is stuff you can loot in the house.
Don't go that way, because there is a dead.
The sun is high. I cannot leave now.
What is this? Leeches do not fear the sun or fire, or the wind, the sun, and the rain, etc. We can be like that. Hurts them good. Ice and flesh melted. Okay.
Yeah, it's basically
It just-
so like sun weakens vampires,
But
but
it
they can
doesn't kill
regenerate. Doesn't outright kill them, but fire does.
Okay. We got some shillings. Anything else?
Brother, what have you done?
Mary!
like that
Mary!
transition.
Mary, I'm sorry. Whoever did this to us, I will find them.
Buddy, you did it.
By that he means like finding the person who turned him.
You kind of still killed your sister though, so it's kind of your fault. Same time, both of.
Wait. This one's dressed up fancy. Let's run through his pockets.
Picking the dead's pockets? Are you serious?
I've still a rent to pay. He's got no more responsibilities. What's this? Go watch.
Beautiful it is. We fence it and share the takings. I suppose we are undertakers. Now, give him an Eve.
Into the corpse pit you go.
They probably aren't the
That's
ones who
impossible.
killed you or anything like that.
No,
they were
'cause
just
it's-
poachers.
No, they were just the undertakers who were disposing of doing their job
Yeah.
of disposing of your body and taking your
then
shit.
They took then they poached your shit.
Yeah. You're dead. You don't need it.
Bottle of alcohol.
Not that
we
I can-
need it after tonight.
Not that I condone grave robbing.
Okay. Is there anything else? Well, there's probably still a bit more. So I need to go sleep still. No loot there. It's probably fairly obvious there's something you
Yeah.
can loot from.
Yeah, like there's a glow. Total lootable objects.
I can't see myself anymore.
Dreams for the Red Queen that sleeps under crown stone, that she might linger longer. Her eyes as white as snow.
Who goes there? Who's there? Are you referring to me? No! No! I still have so much to accomplish.
Womp, womp.
I still have so much left
So I
that
guess
needs doing.
the entire game is searching for that guy. Or at least the first part. You are dead. Also. So is this our gun now?
Johnny, this one's lost. We need to leave. And now! No. There's time. I can save him. That's the enemy coming! The orders are to evacuate the hospital! Done. He'll live. And now what?
So Jonathan
We
talks
fight.
to himself a lot.
Killing is a hell of a lot
Yeah,
easier than
that's-
killing.
Yeah.
No,
I mean, I don't...
Yeah.
he's not actually talking. It's internal dialogue because I've looked at his character model and his mouth
Is
doesn't
it?
talk.
Okay.
No.
Yeah, okay, so
Never
just...
got easy.
Like, no, yeah, these ones are, but when you're wandering the world and you have internal thoughts, I've literally rotated the camera to look at you and you don't talk. So it's
Okay.
a lot of
It
just
could be-
internal dialogue. And
Thoughts or low budget?
Either or, but I would assume that it's
No, because like the audio is different too.
Yeah. Yeah, true.
God damn, he's going back downstairs.
Sleep. I honestly kind of don't want to read a lot of these because they're just way too long.
They are super long.
Like, I'll read them in my own time, but, like, I don't
Once you
really
open
want to...
them, make sure you at least open them.
Yeah, make sure you at least want to open everything, because then
It'll
sometimes
put it
they'll
in,
it sometimes will unlock dialogue
None of it.
options.
Okay.
with characters. Because it'll be like, oh, you learned this thing about this character, and you can now question them about it. Or...
If you read something that tells you that, will it tell you that you've learned that? Or...
Yeah, it pops
Okay.
up a little thing being like, new hint for this character.
Yeah, it's a nightmare. You're gonna go to sleep and wake up and go back to being a normal doctor in a normal town.
So be it.
So what? Oh.
Rational thinking only.
So you've said you can't tune up. I didn't mean to hit the button. I had to ask first.
Yeah, no matter how long you wait, that's my knowledge, you are forced to shoot.
Yeah, it won't.
Okay. Yeah, it's to get the bronze trophy for starting the game. So yeah, you kind of need to.
A lot of this game won't progress until you do story things.
Okay.
It feels, or at least that's how it's felt to me.
Hey, you're really not dead, bucko. Poor you. I'm glad we're getting like actual vampires back in games.
Yeah.
Instead of honestly, I can't. When was the last time a vampire was actually in a game,
This is absolute
or
madness.
let alone you play as one? I can't honestly think of really anything.
As it is, as mad as the moon, contains clouding sunlight into a glowing flesh.
Okay, let's. And this can be. No, it's not all my experience. Claws.
So I took claws. Saren's been. I have the blood sphere as well now, because you get them. You do eventually. Put points into all three,
Yeah, I'm gonna.
and then it
go
actually gets
for...
just mapped to like the right bumper and the triggers.
Shadows will pull in a single place. Struck constantly. That sounds really good. That
and
branch.
absorb the blood.
And this one is just a bigger explosion. Yeah, this one.
Yeah.
I'm definitely gonna go for this and branch off in that direction. But yeah, so that is. What button's that put on? Probably R1.
Yeah, R1 is whatever ability you select first, and L1 is the heal.
Okay.
That voice in my head. If I'm not mad, then it must belong to the one who made me what I am. I must find him to understand what I have become.
There's weird pauses in his dialogue that are kind of a little weird, or a little jarring. 'Cause they don't sound like how people would speak.
Well, it's also like a different speech pattern. It's supposed to be like
These people want me dead. I
Yeah.
need to leave
like
now.
turn of the century.
That's true. So now we get the warp.
Here's the leech. Here!
My
That is a
head's
useful
spinning.
ability.
Yeah, you can only use it at certain points.
Oh.
It's locked, all right. It's locked.
Off. Oh, did we lose our last weapon?
No, offhand. So you now have a stake that you can use for stun.
I have a bigger stake.
Okay.
I'm still in Southwark. I must reach the West End.
I mean, it's still fairly linear right now, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Play this like a Souls game and go around breaking all the boxes.
You
Die,
the box
vermin!
don't
blood. You were really good for farming.
There's a strength. A strength
So,
I never knew I had.
after this, like, at least this first enemy, maybe the next group of enemies as well, as you stun people, their stun resistance increases, so you have to hit them more times.
Yeah.
The more you, so it gets harder to repeatedly stun them.
This shouldn't be possible. Every sinew, every fiber of my being is afire.
Full blood.
I feel like a child learning the limits of my body.
That's good, because you now have the tougher guy. Yeah, that...
My strength.
That bomb is actually really
My
powerful.
It really, against those, yeah, it really is.
Make a good choice.
Right, I can only level up at the...
Yeah, when you sleep.
Which I can go... No, I can't go back there and sleep. So there's no fall damage because you can't...
Yeah, there's also you loot from the guys you defeated.
True. Common handle part, and... one more shilling. I don't know how expensive things are. I don't know if that's like a little...
It's a
Well, I mean,
little...
one is definitely a little, but...
You're able to get like a couple things.
Okay. District status stable. So the districts change, I guess, as you let people die and things like that?
Or kill people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Join the British ranks and help the brave lads at the front. Yeah,
My poor sister.
we'll go join them.
If only I had
The British
control
Army drafts
of my
vampires
means of
into their
blood.
ranks. Wait, no, there's
Mary,
shows about this, aren't
Someone will pay for what happened to
Probably.
you. For what happened to us.
there? Isn't,
Go eat a rat.
did I need blood?
This
Oh, I did.
is despicable.
I can't remember the name of the show.
Neither can I, but I'm nobody cares.
The one... God damn.
The one what?
The anime you really like with Alucard.
Dizziness
Does
from
they have
Hellsing?
vampires? Yeah, Hellsing. Don't they have
Nazi
vampires in the
vampire
military for that
Nazi
too?
vampires.
Nazi vampires and
Yeah.
Yeah, fair enough. Cool thing. I won't say a cool thing. I'll do that, but...
where? I guess I just go right. Yeah, right through this door.
What will London have to say to me? I've so many questions unanswered. Another corpse. Have the very streets of London become a mausoleum? The man has been drained of all blood, but I can still smell the scent of it.
Oh gee, I wonder where it went.
The scent's trail. Perhaps it will lead me to my assailant. Fresh blood. The smell is so strong.
That's a... Considering how sharp everything else is, I didn't expect the chest to just...
Yeah.
Kind of silly, but I don't mind.
This is a slaughterhouse. It's locked.
You gotta save your budget somewhere in little places. That's...
Yeah. I'm gonna need to find a key for that. Are there specific keys for specific chests, or do you just make
so that's
generic
what I
ones?
You need to
It
get
should be belong to people.
Okay.
It's long. That's what
I
I've
think,
done.
well, you don't have to do like fight for them or murder them.
Yeah.
It might just be murder them.
Yeah, like the game even says, it gets easier, technically, the more people you kill.
So it's non-linear and
You can
it's
kinda
open
kill
now.
people and keep the stability if you do it right.
Yeah. You just gotta cure a bunch of people. Cure everyone first. Which bumps up the stability tons.
That way.
And then you kill them all.
There's gonna be none of that drink left. Hey.
Turn it back.
Okay.
We're dog.
50.
I guess there's more of them.
I don't wanna run straight to the objective.
Barking as I
But there's probably not much to do other than like get chests and stuff right now. Okay, you know what, we'll just run along. New hideout? Check on
Yeah.
my map. I should probably go to that.
Yeah. It's the other way.
No,
Yeah.
right
Sorry.
here. When you said the other way, I thought you meant, like backwards. I'm gonna have to... Found a new hideout. Okay, so we're gonna want to craft items first. If I even can.
I don't think you're gonna be able to at this point. Yeah, you.
Yeah, I don't have parts or anything like that. But... close, but doesn't really matter.
Yeah.
And a little bit of steak.
It's really not worth it because, like,
You're gonna get better ones.
yeah,
Yeah, because
like,
these are like the
basic ones that you can
defaults.
only upgrade once.
Should I just recycle
Yeah.
these? Or is it worth reselling them?
No, I'd recycle.
I'd recycle.
things that broken down
And
into
yeah,
components.
honestly, components are more worthwhile because they usually break down into at least a couple components, and those components to buy cost more than
Breaking down sometimes, or-
cost more than you get for selling them.
Okay. So what can we do? We can get a bit of health,
You have enough to upgrade
stamina,
one. So they're all going to be 300.
blood capacity, blood absorption, more syringes. Do you level up for each point you put in something, or is it like a as you
the
kill
more
things?
you have to spend XP to level
Okay.
up.
Increase life regen.
I mean, health is probably a good one.
Health is important, in my opinion.
Let's start with
That's
endurance, because I haven't been taking I'm probably not going to need health for at least a little bit at the start. I'll get a couple pretty quickly, but I want the stamina first so I can like just kill things instead of having to worry about dodging. No. Oh, I kind of wish they didn't have like you need to like perfectly highlight it. They just had like a normal menu.
Yeah.
But they're just porting the PC version, so
Wait, there's
a stash for refilling ammo, right?
no.
Or right. So I could probably upgrade a gun by now, but there's no point. So
Like I said, this first part is just pretty linear.
Yeah.
At last.
It opens
a
up
little
once you get
life.
to the hospital.
Welcome, sir, to the Turquoise.
Whoever he may be, the killer recently entered this bar. Maybe some of the locals saw him.
Never even been to India. Hello, sir. Are you all right? Is there any way I can help you?
I don't know. Maybe you could just talk to me.
Maybe you prefer to speak with Tom then. He's more agreeable talking to strangers.
What is this place?
This is Tom's bar, the Turquoise Turtle.
Why does he?
I'm the
He's been in
barmaid,
this
it's
town
the
for a
waiter,
while,
if you
no?
wanna know.
This is not his district.
Yeah,
Oh.
this isn't his district.
Oh,
We were
okay.
also at war for like 3 years.
Yeah.
Are you always
Okay.
open later?
I
In a way
didn't,
it
I didn't
was.
know any of this
Only
stuff.
since the epidemic started. Tom thought that people may need a safe place to stay.
Okay.
You don't seem to have much business. Where is everybody?
Well, most people are sleeping right now. And those that are awake tend to avoid going out. But with the murders and all,
What's going on around here? Where is everyone?
too many dead, sir. First the epidemic, and now all these terrible murders.
The murders. What can you say about them?
Bodies found in the streets every morning. Drained of blood. It's just horrible. Some say the sewer dog is back.
The sewer dog. What's that?
No one knows. People have always disappeared around these parts. The ancients say it's the sewer dog coming out to feed. But now he's killing in the streets.
What have you heard about the epidemic?
There's a Spanish flu. Yeah. Killed so many last summer. Thought we'd seen the last of it. Dozens dying every week.
Are the authorities doing anything?
Nothing. There are so many quarantine zones in London now. It's gotten really hard to travel across town.
Okay, I don't want to say that because I feel like you're going to get angry and pushy. I'm just
I'll
gonna say
leave then.
bye.
Thank you.
There isn't like consequences to dialogue options, really.
No?
Yeah.
Okay, then I'll...
Hello, sir. Are you alright?
I don't know.
Maybe...
You can fail like the special ones, but not like.
I just
asking
want to
her a
talk.
question.
I'm not afraid, sir.
I only see.
Oh. Well, yeah. Of course.
I'll leave then.
Yeah, I think people might be a bit suspicious if they saw you walk into their bar.
You're also in a horrifying part of town. So.
Yeah.
Are they stupid or...
Good evening, sir. I wondered if I could ask for your help.
Wow, you look like you need a drink.
Yes. I apologize for my outfit. It's been a long night.
Been there, seen that.
Let's watch
Don't
the
worry,
bar keep
things
endlessly
can only
sleep
get
the same
worse.
location.
I've worked in restaurants. People do that.
Yeah.
But yeah, you basically have to think about.
Has anybody
walking into
entered the
bar,
bar
it's like-
recently?
Can't
If
say.
you walked into
Sorry.
like
I spent
one of the
the night
dive
making love to
bars
that
on
gorgeous
Hastings
bottle,
in.
see?
This is important, sir. Are you sure no one has come in here in the last few hours?
I don't know.
I thought you were going to come up with a better analogy than walk into the dive bar covered in blood.
I don't know. I was going somewhere with it and I lost it.
What's going on around here?
Do I need to
like
do like every
everybody is
dialogue
hiding.
option?
You must be.
Or
new.
is it going to like
Have you not
notice
heard
this
about the
dialogue option
murders?
has something important in it?
Everybody
No,
fears
you
the
need to
return
like
of
go
the
down
sewer.
every dialogue tree because it might give you hints.
Okay.
You make it sound like it's a fairy tale.
People will always believe in monsters. It's easier than accepting their own darkness. We can all be monsters.
Who is this sewer dog?
It's the local bogeyman. Convenient answer for every crime that happened for decades. You
Oh.
murdered someone. Blame
Okay,
the
I didn't
sewer
know we could
dog.
move the camera.
Yeah.
We are
I'll
done
leave
with
you
you.
to-
Are they stupid or something?
My God, sir, you look like Jonah's whale just spat you out of hell. Can I get you a drink?
No, thank you. I'm not thirsty.
Well, grab a chair and get some
Okay, I
rest.
guess this is the
This
closest
gonna
we can
be
get to a
another long
functional
night.
camera angle for this talk.
Yeah, they're The camera
Lies have
angles
got to
are a
be a
little
long
wonky
night.
sometimes.
I kind of,
Vampyr
if they're
around here.
like, I kind of just
Don't you
wish
know
that
about the
they
murders?
just picked a good camera angle and didn't let you move it.
Yeah.
If they're not gonna let you have free control over it entirely.
Tell me more about
Yeah.
those murders.
Every morning.
I
for the
am
last few
nitpicking
weeks,
because I
bodies
like
have been
these games,
found.
and these are if
those
these are the
poor
only
sods
flaws I
didn't
can come
die
up with, then
of
it's a pretty good game.
Do the police have any leads on a suspect?
Even before the outbreak, coppers
Yeah.
never came round here. We're on our own. People
I'll
die
stop
in
being
these
a negative
parts all the
Nancy.
time, and no one cares.
Or I'll try until I inevitably fail again.
Where am I? Where is this place?
You're at my bar, sir, the Turquoise Turtle.
High quality quad.
Aren't you scared?
Scared of what?
Yeah.
All the bad shit happens out on the foggy streets.
One of the,
And I never go outside.
Make sure you don't skip dialogue because it skips all of what they say, not just what's displayed.
So you're open all night?
Yep. Figured
Okay.
people might need a place
That's-
to rest in these dark
So it skips
times.
more than what they show on the screen?
Yeah, it skips there. It skips to the next person talking.
I don't like that.
I'm looking for someone who might have passed through here recently.
Yeah.
Wondered if you might help.
It's been quiet tonight. The only other person I've seen went straight up to his room. Thought it was kind of rude, actually.
You mean he's still here?
Well, yeah. He paid for the entire week.
How long has he been here?
He rented the room a few days ago and didn't say when he'd leave.
He's probably already left.
Who is this man? What does he look like?
Well, like a gentleman, I guess. Well-dressed, quite polite. A professor or something fancy like that. Always writing, reading notes.
I need to meet this man. I have questions.
Just climb the stairs and knock on the first door.
His
I heard him
speech
open his
pattern
window,
also,
so
like,
I guess
gets
he's still
more
awake.
normal.
And,
He's still,
yes,
like,
no
just
funny
kind of
business.
stressed and in
You hear me?
shock.
Yeah.
This is a
Okay.
respectable establishment.
He opened the window, so yeah, I guess he already left. Is there anything else I can do? No. Climb the ladder to get up there? No.
This is no place for you. Freewen has several patrols roaming the area.
They do not pursue me.
But they're looking for vampires, and they're most efficient.
They'll not relent until the killer has been identified.
I have a common objective, but I require...
I think someone's eavesdropping.
Leave, sir. You might as well come in, whoever you are.
Slowly, vampire. Who are you? I mean you no harm. Say it's a vampire. Present yourself.
I need a word. With anyone.
So, only when he holds it up, it has an
That's
effect?
something I can do for
Okay.
you.
He's casually just like, oh, you're not a threat. Okay, yeah, sure, I can help you.
Also, it has it right there.
Yeah.
And who might you be?
Dr. Edgar Swansea. Blood quality of citizens is largely influenced by their health and the remaining number of hints you gathered before embracing them. So does everyone have like the same amount of hints?
Nope.
Or okay.
Some people have more.
6,000 experience though.
Yeah, but you need to have your mesmerize at level 6, which is tied to story.
Yeah. Which is basically like probably end game story.
Yeah.
I actually like that. That means that the important character, like the really important characters, don't die off, but they did it in a way that's not just like arbitrary. You can't kill this guy.
Yes, you can't kill this guy yet.
It's not Skyrim's. You can kill this guy. You can.
Yeah,
It's not Skyrim's you can
usually- yeah.
ragdoll this guy and then he'll just stand up a few minutes later and walk on.
I'm not sure that I know anymore.
Might I at least learn the reason of your presence?
That's none of your concern.
Sir, you have entered my room in the middle of the night, pale as a corpse and shaking like a tree.
I've
So
only
please,
killed one
indulge
person in
me.
my run.
Something.
Did they deserve it?
Someone.
When
is
I
molesting
met
me.
them, they were
killing them.
in a knife fight with a dude and threw his body, killed him and threw his body into the river. And the reason they had that knife fight was because he killed the dude's brother a few days. So it was the brother that had come to get revenge on him, and he killed him
You
too.
seem the expert. How would that be?
I have my secrets, as you have yours.
Then if you are not a vampire, who
But
or what
I did his
are you?
of course I did his quest for him, so I got
Edgar
him up
Swansea
to
of the
You got his
Brotherhood of
hints?
St. Paul.
Yeah, I got all his hints.
I'm performing
And
an
did his
independent
quest.
investigation
So there-
here in an attempt
So there's
to
a good
understand
way to
precisely what
play,
is going on.
a good bad way to play, and a bad way to play.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Well, there's
What exactly is
the whole
this
thing.
brotherhood?
I feel is like you
So
can
if the
go
name's
through the
not
whole
familiar
game,
to you, then
but
we shall
there's
discuss it
definitely
another
characters
time.
I meet who I'm like, nah,
I heard
I
another
don't feel
voice,
bad
that of a
about
woman.
like embracing
Who
you.
were you talking to?
Ridiculous.
It'll
No
take me
idea
a
what you're
while to get.
talking
It'll
about.
still take me a while to get used
Something
to Embrace
tells
is
me
not.
to
Yeah.
trust you.
The one person I
feeling
made
is
the
mutual.
vampire was the guy who killed a bunch of people and was in a bar fight. This guy is
What have you
worthy of
uncovered
becoming a
concerning the
vampire.
murders?
It started a few nights ago. Rumors of violent murders. The docks have always been, shall we say, somewhat unsavory. But this is different.
How different?
A vampire is at work here. Famished. Reckless. It must be brought to ground, and quickly.
So
Then help me find the
I feel
culprit.
like with
I may. If you'll first tell me why you opened this door.
district stability, it affects
I
like
followed a trail.
there's patrols
The
there.
scent of blood
Okay.
from a recent victim.
So the
It
stable
led
ones
me
don't
here.
really have many guards around.
Yeah,
thought I was your
stable.
replacer.
There's nothing.
There's nothing really going
But
on.
as
there.
people start
We're
disappearing
both
and
chasing
dying,
the same shadow.
Yeah,
By sickness or by you.
yeah. So
I didn't hear what he said because I was paying attention to the conversation. Is there a log?
nope.
Okay, well,
Just go with that. I don't know.
yeah, I'm not
Perhaps.
sure.
This is all new to me. I'm not even certain what I'm looking for.
You should let me handle this affair. You've no idea what you're up against.
No. I will find the monster. He is mine.
How will you do any better than I? But then let me ask you this. What are your intentions if you find the killer?
I'm not sure if I can do it. Well, what are you gonna do if you find him? I don't know. Extremely non-committal.
Yeah.
End him. Yeah, let's.
I'll end him.
Then I can only wish you good hunting. And pray we shall meet again.
I don't know if I screwed up that dialogue.
No, there's a,
It doesn't seem like even going for the other ones really.
doesn't really screw up. It's not like they have like a trust meter. There's a, generally only if you go when you're going down hints that you've unlocked that you can
It's
like
locked, all right.
get a wrong answer.
Okay.
If Swansea
I
is
failed
not my
hints,
attacker,
but
it means somebody
without
else
those,
came
I
here
skipped
tonight.
through dialogue.
Someone must know something.
Well,
Don't be like me.
so I should.
Hello,
Maybe
sir.
I'll have something new to say.
He doesn't.
I'll leave.
The barmaid does.
Welcome.
I can't.
Hey, I told you, you were the only other stranger I've had.
Goodbye, Mr. Watts.
I will go back and talk to you later. Where did? Oh, there she is.
Evening, sir.
I have a few questions.
I don't
Yeah.
like being that forceful, but okay.
I spoke to Dr. Swansea. He's not the man I'm looking for. Now, I want the truth.
The truth? What do you mean?
I suspect that someone else was here tonight, and I don't think Tom wants to tell me about it.
I'm just the barmaid here, okay? If Tom says you're the only visitor we had, then you're the only visitor we had.
I can feel your fear, madam. Please, tell me what's going on.
It's Will. William Bishop. He came in here earlier tonight and he... Well, I thought he was going to clock someone.
What happened tonight?
He was dead drunk, as usual. But my God, his eyes. His face. He must have caught something awful. He shouted and cried. It was terrible.
Why are you so afraid?
I mean, his skin. His hands. I scrubbed every glass and every chair that he touched. God, I hope it's not contagious.
Tell me about this William Bishop.
Will was a sailor who worked at the cannon factory before he lost that job. A nice bloke, really. He's never been violent. Until tonight.
Why keep it a secret? Why not tell me about it?
Tom's nothing if not loyal. After Will lost his job, he offered him one ear. They used to be good mates. But recently, well... Will started to get very aggressive.
I see. Thank you for your candor. I'll be sure to talk to Tom.
Discovered a hint. So now we can bring this up with
Hitman.
Bar.
Yeah, their hints are like everywhere. You'll find like notes in trash cans and stuff.
That count as hints. So basically leave no stone unturned.
Yeah.
Okay. I can get behind that.
It's good. I've been enjoying it because it
Pillar?
gives me, yeah.
The pillar of the district?
Yeah, the pillar of the community.
And so these are kind of probably big story characters.
Yeah.
And the other ones are just more minor ones.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's a good thing you cannot see me now, Mum.
You again.
Tom, talk to me about the visit from your old friend, William.
Yes, Will came by tonight, but he's not my friend anymore.
Why lie to me if he is not your friend?
I didn't lie. I said you were my only unannounced customer, and that's the truth.
Okay, yeah. That's
is
a pretty good
William.
Pretty good half-truth there,
Sailor
buddy.
who loves
Can't
his
fault you
gin
for
too
that.
much. He worked for years at the canning factory before it closed.
How was he tonight? Was he different?
Sicker than usual, perhaps. He whined and mumbled about how mean people were to him and how he'd like to talk to me outside, and then he left when I refused.
Is he dangerous?
Yeah. Like many drunks, he's all bark and no bite. He can barely stand up most of the time.
Okay, so he probably isn't
I need to find him.
Isn't the
It's a
guy
matter
we're
of
looking
urgency.
for, probably.
Do you
Still.
know where he is?
You could try his boat. It's up by the North
At least
Pier.
from this.
He sleeps there
From
when
what
he's
I'm
too drunk
hearing.
to get home.
Please describe him to me.
What do you expect? He's a tall, sick bastard with a bad rash and torn old clothes. William used to be strong. Now he's a mess.
Thank you, Tom.
If you see him, tell him I don't want him back here unless he cleans
Are
up his
we-
act, okay?
Because we're just looking for the killer, or are we looking for the person who turned us right now still?
The killer.
Okay, so it could be Tom then.
I
Or not
will
Tom,
get
but... Skilled workers in engineering and kindred trades enroll today at War Munitions Volunteers. Support the men at the front with a plentiful supply of munitions. You will not suffer in wages.
To the bottom of this intrigue. What's been done to me? To this city?
Yeah, and there's probably nothing else to really do right now.
Not really. Like I said, it's once
the
you get to
body
the
is
hospital,
still warm. This man has just been drained of blood.
that's when you can start like
That's when it actually opens up.
branching up.
Okay.
Once your outfit changes.
This corpse has been dried of its blood, just like the previous.
Yeah.
Okay.
This man was armed. He tried to defend himself.
Yeah.
What's this? Some sort of note.
We will... Well, let's read that now, before we... Multiple deaths in the docks region. We believe a nasty leech is involved. Locate the beast, purge it, and quickly. The vampire is very violent. Approach with extreme caution. I know we lack men in this part of town, but don't send rookies to investigate the case. If I'm correct, we've got a frenzied one killing each night. As always, search abandoned places first. Old houses, basements, sewers, or warehouses. Okay.
These men... They're a company of professional vampire hunters. Blood and empty gin bottles. This bishop fellow is something of a heavy drinker. There are blood splats on the other side of the canal. I must reach that barge.
Anything in it? Other boats?
Nope.
Okay. So yeah, I can just warp over to this. There we go. Scampering so much. I really like that lizard.
Yeah. Bearded dragons are great.
I realized afterwards that I can't just say I can't just say she's scampering without giving any context.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Bearded
dragon.
Are great. They are wonderful, wonderful pets.
I was worried a bit at first. I thought it'd be aggressive.
No, they're
but it is just not at all.
Yeah, so if you just slowly walk.
Over there!
Yeah, that is exceptionally powerful.
It's pretty...
I love it. And now I can use guns.
They're...
Ammunition crate. Good.
I find them more useful against the,
I feel
against monsters.
Yeah, probably.
The humans most of them seem to have a resistance to ranged.
Yeah, well, it seems like the humans are mostly ranged attackers.
Yeah.
The humans are meant to go take in, like, with physicals and...
You can warp up those stairs.
Yeah, I just wanted to...
Because that's the way you have to go.
Okay. Anything else up here?
All the more reason to shut it, Mr. Billy.
Run around the other way.
Says a bloodsucker's down.
I will after.
Oh no, I was going to say because you can just get him closer without him shoot to get you as you run at him. I mean, fair, you have that, so...
And you're dead.
So you notice the symbols next to them? Next to their health bars?
I have not yet.
Yeah, they have little symbols there which show their resistances.
Okay. Nothing else
You
here?
can also see it if you go into Vampire Vision.
So the ones that are red are the resistances, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so that's melee, ranged, shadow, and blood?
Yeah.
Okay. That's... So, yeah, I'm not going to even bother with ranged. Display their enemy cards.
Yeah.
Some enemies are more resistant. Orange is medium, red is high.
Yeah.
Okay, so you have a medium melee resistance.
Use your blood.
This one's mine! He's dead!
Yeah. He is dead. Who would have thought?
So I like the fact you have a passive heal when you're out of combat.
Yeah.
But
well,
like,
because you do have like you are a vampire, you do regenerate a bit.
Yeah, but
unless it's like aggravated, right?
Yeah. Fire.
And that's marked by like the red bit on the end.
Yep. And you have to actually use your like
your L1
yeah,
to
your
heal
L1
that.
Heal.
We won't see any of these bastards back here.
Like I said, I love it that I've got a weapon with a bunch of blood absorption on it.
Yeah. Wait. Was this where I came from?
No.
this nest of them cleaned out? Don't come closer. Over there!
Don't think the rest heard, but they probably did actually.
No. They're pretty unobservant, honestly.
Yeah.
I think there's a chest up here.
Yeah, right there. And those guys aren't even gonna notice until I... Ooh, better gun. Maybe?
It's a shotgun. So you have a shotgun and a pistol.
Well, that's better than, like, I don't need a pistol. I'd still rather have a ranged weapon that's still, like, close range-ish.
I don't know, the pistol gets pretty good as you upgrade it.
Yeah, but this means that I can, like, I can still go
also,
very...
you find pistol ammo more often than shotgun ammo.
Yeah, that's true. Okay, we'll stick with the pistol then.
Stay close, keep an eye on each other.
Just use your R1.
Has this nest of them cleaned out? Watch it!
Did that guy die?
Yep.
Oh, hello.
He's done for!
Like, the combat does feel really nice.
Yeah, it does feel pretty smooth, like really smooth. Nope. Some of our companions consider the best advantage we have is that they can't go out during the day. Countless ruses and tricks to avoid being spotted. Play deadly traps. That doesn't feel like it's a very good strategy still.
It's been... I mean, it's a pretty good strategy, because...
If they're asleep during the day, you can just take your sweet time and make sure you don't fuck up, right? Yeah.
Harder to find and trap their lairs.
Yeah, but if you know the traps are there, you just need to be really careful.
The problem is there's traps too.
It's not like D&D.
Don't need to use those. They are very much not delicious.
There's usually a couple things you can loot.
Yeah, that's just ammo.
You don't have any ammo stored in your stash.
Yeah.
Yeah, 'cause you have to. It's not like a free refill. It's you have to have picked up more ammo than you can
hold.
Than you can hold, and it just goes automatically to your stash.
I don't want to do the upgrade, so I'm just gonna ignore that right now. Yeah. Save the parts.
Yeah, I was the same. Like it's that weapon can only be upgraded like
to like 3 or something.
Yeah.
Let's
upgrade your stamina again.
No, I'm gonna go for health, I think.
Yeah.
Even though I haven't really been using it much.
It's
you
haven't had a
safe
boss
bet.
fight yet.
Yeah.
You're coming up on the first boss fight.
I wanna grab the more serums.
Yeah, but you can't till level 5.
Until next. Yeah. Okay, so I have to hit level 5 before I can do this. I can't do it as my level 5.
That's correct.
Yes, that is what level 5 required means, Robin. Okay. So that means next level, I think I might, actually if that's the case, maybe it might be better to go for like a defensive ability.
I haven't got any of the defensive abilities yet.
But this actually works really well with my playstyle, because the guys that guard can't guard anymore.
Yeah.
But this, and like one hit, yeah, that doesn't really mean much.
But like, how many hits can... Check the upgrades for it.
This upgrades into just control way longer, and this just heals you.
Gives you blood gain.
Gives you blood back. So this basically pays for itself.
Yeah.
Then. Or actually, no, this costs nothing, so this...
It just gives you blood.
That actually, yeah, because 10 seconds of being unable to guard doesn't really
Well,
matter.
I don't know if it's...
If I can just
No,
use
look
it.
at it stopping them in their tracks, too.
Does?
That's what it's, like, move away from that and look at the actual, like...
Stopping them in their tracks and making them defenseless?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, so they just can't move.
Yeah.
But this 20 blood gain every 20 seconds without having to actually feed at all?
But, like I said, you just upgrade your melee weapon with blood absorption, and you're gonna get that.
Yeah.
I don't feed in battle, except... Actually, I do do the bite in battle, but that's only because I've upgraded my bite, so it actually does, like, a decent chunk of damage.
Mm-hmm. No, I don't want to cancel. Actually, yes, I do. I'm gonna go with the...
Do something different.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with coagulation, I think. Oh, wait, no, I can't. Right. So I do need to go with this. Okay. So that's that. I guess the following night. Does condition go down when you rest and stuff like that?
No, it's if people die.
But do people die if you rest and disappear if you rest, or is that
Not
only tied
that
to? Yeah, it went down from healthy to stable when I slept, so I shouldn't have rested.
Resting advances it to the next day.
Yeah.
Okay, so don't rest unless you really
Yeah, that's
like.
the way the game balances.
Unless you want to
every
cash in.
time.
Yeah.
But you don't level up, but...
But if you get good, you don't need to.
Get good, bro.
Dyson needs.
Cure
I can't.
fatigue.
I
yeah, you can't.
do that right
you're
now.
not going to be able to really do anything.
Okay.
That's the way you came from.
Yeah, I know. Wondering. If
It's also like not worth it to get into fights if you don't have to, because you don't get a lot of XP. Like you
Fresh
get,
blood.
I think like 5.
The whole building
Well, I mean, it's
reeks
still
of it.
better than
The scent is so strong it makes me dizzy.
better than having to get it through like eating people.
Just too flat into the story.
This side quest and story, yeah. Scythe can parry. Okay,
So you can equip it, yeah. And you can switch between them while you're fighting.
I want to step out and see. Interesting. But I don't know how useful that is compared to the stake.
It seems useful if you can get the timing right.
Which means I'm gonna screw up a lot.
This place reeks of bloodshed.
Is this the boss?
Yeah.
So you know what? Actually, for boss, using the stake probably doesn't matter. Compared to the machete
This
or the
creature is
scythe
bedeviled.
parry.
I must put it down.
What do you have? That...
Yeah. Don't attack when he's like...
Yeah, because he's gonna... Blood. You are gonna do your jump. Okay, this is actually not that bad. Every single time it just raises it slightly, and I just parry him, and he just one shot goes the entire.
Well, like I said, that's the whole thing they say with parrying. It puts really heavy stun if you can time it perfectly. I want to heal.
Okay. That wasn't that bad. Once I got you, the parry timing was pretty easy for him, though.
Yeah. There are other ones that move a lot faster.
Yeah, but then we actually have the ability to, like, actually have proper abilities, too. I didn't... Oh, wait, no, I didn't buy the coagulation.
Let me go.
Let's we go up there?
No. It's behind you. The victim, where he was when the fight started. The guy by the water.
It's not too late.
I didn't notice.
William was an honourable
man. You didn't pay attention when you walked in the room.
Mr. Hampton, are you in there?
I knew him well. Another lost soul, a kindred spirit.
Sir, listen to the sound of my voice. I'm a doctor. You're suffering from shock.
I must return to my flock. They'll stray without me.
Remember, certain skulls are every bit as resistant as we are.
Who are you? What do you mean by skull?
You truly are a newborn. I should have realized.
Wait. You are the woman from the bar. Are you... like me? Can you help me?
I believe, sir, I already have.
And she's gone. Thanks for the help, lady. Yeah, I'm noticing minor frame rate like drops here and there, but
of these terrible murders. Patience, good fellows, I've come to offer help. Just give me a moment to secure my boat. We can leave this awful place.
William was not the evil man they claimed. He was just taken by the thirst. He needed this drink.
This man requires medical attention. We'll see he gets to the nearest hospital.
No, please, I must tend to my fold. My flock needs me.
Yes, go with the good Dr. Swansea. He's resourceful, and I'm sure he'll take good care of you.
You'd best come as well. The sun is soon to rise, and you'll need a place to rest.
I just need a moment. If I can learn something about what has happened to William, I'll be a step closer to understanding what happened to me.
This poor creature can't be my maker. Could it be some subspecies?
fresh blood sample.
She's a vampire. I must find a place to analyze the blood.
Okay, so you're gonna take me to the hospital, I think. I really need to disable the trophy pop-ups. Because they are gonna show up as this black box that is grayed out. Because for some reason Sony doesn't want people knowing that you got a trophy.
I'm pretty sure you can turn those on.
Yeah, I can turn them off. I just need to remember to. Because I've done it on like 2 of the consoles.
To the Pembroke Hospital.
I just haven't done it on this one yet.
They'll have a bed for poor Mr. Hampton.
William was... what manner of creature was he?
Predator, prey, villain, and victim. Who can say? The important thing is that he's been stopped.
Duly noted. And the woman...
Wish the camera wasn't basically like locked.
Who is she?
This very tiny ring.
Woman? Oh, don't play me for a fool. You used me to locate that.
I just wanted to be able to look at the
You must know
conversation
who she
from
is.
the other side.
I thought you were
See
gentlemen.
both of them.
You shouldn't talk about a lady
Talking
behind her
instead of
back.
just kinda...
But I will tell you, she values her privacy.
Were London as peaceful as she appears from the middle of the canal? If only that were the reality of the situation.
To be honest, I've always tried to avoid this part of town.
Pembroke Hospital is the last bastion between the rest of London and the epidemic. The flu has decimated the East End and the war still rages. Welcome to the front lines of a plague.
This is where you work, Dr. Swansea?
I am the administrator of Pembroke Hospital.
I thought you were here in service of your mysterious order, the Brotherhood of...
Of St. Paul's Stole, yes. But first and foremost, I'm a man of science. A physician, like yourself, Dr. Reed.
How do you know who I am?
No need for modesty. You are Dr. Jonathan Reed, a surgeon of some caliber and renown, if I'm not mistaken.
You are correct, sir.
I knew it. I had my suspicions. But when you took the blood sample from the corpse of poor William, I was certain.
This guy's just
Dr. Reed.
sitting here.
Marvelous.
Nothing to say.
Have we met?
I attended 3 of your seminars before
Yeah.
the war. I have the utmost admiration for your research. And what a turn of fate. England's most esteemed
he was
blood
being
specialist
attacked when
returns
he-
to
before the
London a
fight.
vampire.
That word, again. From a so-called man of science.
I understand. Traditionally, the role of science is to refute myth, but when myth walks among us, the Brotherhood of St. Paul has dedicated its purpose to their study. There's so much for you to learn.
Of that, you are right.
Why did we stop here?
Well, then let me be blunt. Join my staff at Pembroke Hospital. As a physician. I suspect you'll not find a better post of employment to contemplate your predicament.
This is sudden. I was returning home to see my sickly mother. But alas, that was before contracting this... affliction.
Dr. Reed, take a moment to consider. The post would be for the night shift, providing a good explanation for your absence during daylight hours. You'll be adequately reimbursed, and have a place to hide. I even had the forethought to bring some clean clothes.
I feel like I'm probably going to want to embrace this guy.
Eventually.
Not the
It seems I have
doctor,
little choice.
but the
Yours
other
is a
guy,
generous
just because he's
offer,
kind of
so
sitting
I
here, and
think
even
you're
if he
brilliant.
is
Oh,
like
Jonathan,
completely in
this is
shock,
one for the book.
he
The
heard
beginning
all
of
of
a
this.
beautiful friendship.
And if he shows any signs that he actually like remembers it, he's just fucking dead. Just instantly. Oh, he's gonna squeal.
Yeah, Robin doesn't like snitches. Apparently, snitches get pittance?
The music is good.
Yeah, it is. The sound design in general in this game is really nice.
Dr.
Yeah.
Swansea, thank goodness. I was beginning to be concerned.
And the voice acting is pretty good. Like, there's a couple voices that I'm only like on the fence about, but I have a feeling they'll grow on me.
And that's more personal
Oh,
preference.
Dr.
Yeah.
Knight, we lost 2 more patients.
Like, it's not
Nurse
badly
Scout said she
voice
couldn't take it
acted.
anymore
Yeah,
and
it's
resigned.
not like
Yes, well,
like
I'll make
the
a new
It's
rotor
not
in
bad
the
voice
morning.
acting, you just don't like
In the
the
meantime,
voice itself.
it's not video game movie level bad
bed,
voice
Mr.
acting.
Hampton. Be sure to pay attention to his needs.
Of course, Doctor.
Oh, and Dorothy,
Yes, Doctor?
Dr. Reed here has just returned from the front. He served King and Country and will be joining us here at Pembroke. We're very lucky to have gained a surgeon of his talent, and one so experienced in blood transfusions.
That is good news indeed, Doctor.
Oh, yes. Here at Pembroke, it's not what we have, but what we haven't. It's only thanks to Nurse Crane and the staff that our ship doesn't sink. If you have any questions, just ask her.
Duly noted. Thank you.
Your assistance is required, Dr. Swansea, immediately.
Welcome aboard, Jonathan. We'll catch up after my rounds. Coming, Nurse Crane. I'm coming.
Okay, so now we get free reign,
Yeah.
or very soonish.
Yeah.
I cannot enter.
Time for free reign. You know what? I'm gonna
I'm sorry, Jonathan. Mr. Hampton needs me right now.
Hey there.
So now I was playing this fight glitched out.
Yeah.
And it didn't happen, and they were just locked in the embrace, like holding onto each other in the middle of the fight.
And you.
And I just walked up to them, and when I did, this
come on, you bastard!
Yeah, it was...
I won't bite. Sir, please. You've lost too much blood. Calm yourself. You think I didn't notice? Stop your staring and get me to an hospital, you arse!
Insulting a good Samaritan. Not exactly the way to get rescued.
Alright, sorry. I am in pain here. My guts are spilling out onto the street and you're yabbering on.
Yes. That's a very nasty wound you've got there. Take my word, I am a doctor. Dr. Jonathan Reed.
Name's Clay Cox. I'd appreciate you helping me to a better place, Doc.
Follow me, Mr. Cox. Let me assist you to that better place.
Blood quality indicates how much XP you'll obtain from a particular citizen. Drink the blood. I don't want to mesmerize him.
You have to, but you can release him. Choose to release him.
Okay.
You at least have to take him to the spot.
Bring this fading light into the shadows. Dance with him the dance of life and death.
Embracing provides massive...
Yeah, it's more worth it to get all his hints.
Not tonight.
Because then he's worth 1,000 XP.
That's still not very much.
Another life.
I know, but...
I
feel
how do I actually
giddy.
help you, though?
He's fine.
Or is he just gonna move? No?
He's just gonna lie down for a bit.
Okay.
He does end up in the hospital.
What happened?
Maybe
Did I black out?
Yeah, okay. I was just hoping that maybe I talked to him enough, he'd...
He just missed the box.
I am blind, okay?
It is wise for the huntsman to sometimes let
Oh, when
his
you get a
prey
trophy?
go, but no famished hunter can run for long.
Yeah. Some much bigger box in the...
Bit... I need a bit more blood. Are there any rats around?
Go look around.
People to talk to.
It's like you can go into the other districts,
They're just gonna kick my ass?
Yeah, like toggle your vampire vision.
Enter at your own risk.
Yeah, the first enemy you can find in here is level 18. You're level 4.
How far back will it take me if I die?
If not, I can't really remember.
'Cause I kind of want to give it a shot. Actually, no, I want to get health, and then I'll give it a shot.
You have enough to heal.
Oh, I do, huh? It just wasn't letting me earlier. I guess that was probably because...
You can keep doing it.
No, it just... doesn't let me past this point.
Huh, that's weird.
Let's give it a shot.
It's up that... there.
Yep, that one about as expected.
I like it. I went back and fought him. I'm still like under leveled, but I've like leveled the sword up a bunch.
Yeah.
And just was like with that and the because I got the better stake through one of the side quests.
You just stun locked him?
Stun locked him into a corner. Because it's like, even as his health bar goes up, it's like, or a stun bar was going up, it's like, oh, 2 or 3 hits and you're still like fully...
I might be able to take that guy out if I had a full health and blood bar. But there's really no point.
Yeah, there's no point because you can't...
Oh, the loading screen is long.
Yeah, the loading screen...
Well, I guess I probably shouldn't die then.
Yeah, that's why I try and avoid dying.
This is like if it's like in God of War. That's why I was so eager to go into things. Because if I died, it's like, oh, here's like a 5-second loading screen and you're back.
Yeah, this has some really long load times, but
that's what you can do considering they're pretty small budget game. Oh, cool! I got healed.
Yeah.
And it put me right back out here.
Yeah. It's not worth it. You're not going to gain that much XP.
Yeah. Curfew will be sounded by 9. Citywide, yeah. I feel like there's good materials in there, though.
Yeah.
But I don't want to risk it anyway. Status, healthy. I can't go in here.
It's locked, all right.
I'm guessing I'm gonna need to go to the hospital before I can actually like explore more than just here.
No, you can. You can explore what you want. Like it. It's just like until you have picked up side quests. A lot of places just get locked off.
Yeah,
until
a
you
lot
have
of the doors are.
A
lot of the areas are side quests only, kinda.
Or main quest.
Or get unlocked from side quests and main quests.
Yeah, like a lot stuff is locked off until you have the right quest. Like there's a door at the top of the stairs.
Okay, why is it? Okay, do that and make the prompt go away.
I cannot enter.
So you can't enter that until you get a side quest.
Yeah. Okay, well, I'm still, at the very least, I still run around and grab chests and stuff.
Yeah.
Are these always, like, the posts are just always going to be, like, generic ones like that? There's not going to be any that give, like, hints or something? Nope. Okay.
I've stopped reading the posters.
This is the hospital, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But there's a person you can talk to there outside.
There is, but I don't want to step in that area
Why?
yet.
It's not like it's going to lock you in a cutscene.
Yeah, that's
Why
true.
don't you want to just step into the area?
If it doesn't progress anything, then there's really no reason not to.
You have to go into the... Nothing
Good
gets
evening.
progressed.
I'm Dr. Reed.
Always a pleasure to
in
meet
the
a colleague,
hospital.
sir. Especially when he was supposedly dead.
The nurse is waiting for you at the front.
Are you a doctor too?
So you
Not
have to go,
anymore,
like, talk
sir.
to her.
Yeah.
I used to
Until
be
then,
Dr.
you can't get
Rakesh
into the
Chadana.
hospital through any other
Now,
means.
I'm just Mr. Chadana, pawnbroker and humble guardian of this morgue.
What do you mean? You used to be a doctor. Was your license revoked?
No, sir. It is just that I like to be precise. I run a little pawn shop while taking care of the dead. But I used to be a real doctor.
Are you afraid or uneasy being surrounded by so many corpses?
Why should I? These bodies are empty vessels. Flesh left to decay. Poof. No soul anymore. All gone.
An interesting point of view. And quite an exotic one, too. Most people fear, or at least have respect, for dead flesh.
Sir, as a medic during the war, I learned to face my death and the death of others. It's the pain.
Oh, cool, we got the hint.
How did you get this job?
After I left the army, I worked as an undertaker down by the docks. A dangerous place with many an unpleasant business there. Milton Hooks helped me get a job here.
So skipping the dialogue skips his entire dialogue up until...
Yeah.
Okay.
Do you need medical attention?
I'm feeling all right, Doctor. But perhaps it is because I, too, am used to the smell of the dead.
I thought I had that.
Are you afraid?
Feels like I
I should-
missed. No, I didn't miss anything there.
Have we met before?
I don't think so, sir.
When we first talked, you said you were glad to meet me since I was reported dead.
Funny story, sir. Your sister came here a few nights ago. You were missing, and she was looking for your body. She must be very relieved now.
Oh yeah, we definitely relieved her.
Do you work here alone?
Yes, very easy work, sir. All I have to do is watch a few bodies. The situation was very different when the main morgue was still open.
Why do you have to watch these bodies?
Because these poor fellows have no names. We keep them in case someone comes looking for the missing. Sadly, very rarely happens.
Why close the hospital's main morgue?
It was for sanitary reasons after the beginning of the epidemic. Cadavers had to be moved to the nearest mass grave.
Didn't we get a hint? Oh, probably for this side of things. Yeah, there's the hint.
A pawnbroker? I expect you get...
Yes, sir. All kind of...
Who comes here to trade with you?
I'm very cautious, sir.
What kind of good?
With the quarantine, it's not always easy to buy things. So I trade. I exchange. Some people sell, some others buy. I like to help.
I'm gonna see what you sell. You are healthy, I have one hint. You will not be mesmerized for a long time.
Since you're not afraid of dying, do you believe in life after death, Rakesh?
Okay.
And it is
I
locked
believe
to
we
the
must
main
do all the good we
story.
can
Yeah.
while
Like
alive.
progressing the main story.
For
That how
our time is
feels.
short. And
I
the
like that.
obstacles are
With all the good, like the
Do you
really
think
good
you would enjoy
NPCs and like the good
immortality
experiences, like taunted
as a
and
concept?
teased at
I
you.
don't think so.
And as
Don't
since
mistake
you
me.
like find out their
I
hints
love life,
more as
and
the
I'd
game
like to live
progresses.
a long life.
You just get more and more
Ignorance to the
tempted.
case.
Yeah, and so by the time you can
Even
actually
good
mesmerize them, they're worth like 4,000 or 5,000 XP, and you're like,
Do you really believe goodwill cannot last?
As I said, sir, everything decays. If I was to never die, goodness, I would be bored or worse.
Quite depressing, wouldn't you say?
Yes, but the good news is, we'll all die before losing our humanity, sir.
Yeah,
so
totally.
You're ready to die.
No, I am not. I don't fear death, for I won't see it. What troubles me is the pain my death will inflict to those I know.
You're a wise man, Mr. Chidana.
No, Dr. Reed. I am a foolish man.
I
like to
don't
think
like skipping dialogue now.
no.
Because it skips the entire thing instead of just what's on the screen.
I mean, it is also good dialogue.
Yeah.
It's generally like it. You learn more about the world.
Please show me
the
what
characters, and that's
course.
really the point
It's
of this.
just trinkets and...
The kick of it, like life is strange. I
Yeah.
wanna, like listen to everything people have to say. I see what you can sell. Check.
Honestly, I could sell my ammo,
No, that's only got one. But if you sell that one,
but I can recycle it. If I'm gonna sell anything,
you don't want to sell the. You don't want to sell the components because
unless it's like
no, because you need those to upgrade. You don't want to sell any.
so then I'll just sell, because I only need 6. Let's just go all in. Then I can buy that. And I don't know what these... I'm gonna
For
need them for
making
making medicines, but I don't know how badly I'll need them.
Don't have enough for them anything.
Yeah, well, I wanted to... If I... Because I would have enough if I sold components, but you're telling me there really, really shouldn't be selling any of them?
Well, like you saw how much those components were costing.
It was like...
15.
Yeah, those were 50. Well, those are different components, though.
Yeah,
So you have
but
a locked
it's
chest
locked,
here. That
alright.
is yours?
Yep. And that door is locked. Also
It's
his.
locked. come around here, even though I doubt there's... What is this? Finally found the missing money for the fee asked by the ambulance driver to bring you to the hospital. Mr. Hooks is something of an honest crook. He may ask for extra money in exchange for a bed, but the bed is then guaranteed. Pembroke Hospital is a good place. Okay, so that's just lore. Oh, and a hint. And money. Okay, so let's go in now.
Yeah.
It's locked.
So
there's more you can explore.
Yeah.
There's like
well, there's another entrance.
Again, they're all, you can only go around the front.
I'm gonna regret this, aren't I?
Oh, very much.
I can't believe I'm doing this. This is despicable.
Actually, you're only level 14, and you're just guards again. The loot that's in here isn't even really that good. Box of pills. I like the amount of freedom I have with navigating this, though, from up here.
Yeah.
Can't get over to there. Going here probably is just so I can warp over there, but I'm just gonna die if I keep going in here.
Yeah.
So I'm going to, instead...
I would, warp back the way you came.
Yeah. Warp back, run out here. I could fight these guys, but I don't even know what I'd get for it. A bit of experience, maybe parts, components.
Maybe just check that trash. That is ridiculously powerful.
Yeah, this is... I'm enjoying that weapon a lot.
You could also hit left on the D-pad.
To change my weapon back? Yeah.
It's a good switch between.
Yeah, because it probably, for regular enemies, it's probably better to go with this setup.
Yeah.
The scythe is better for bosses, because those are the ones I actually really need to
get that heavy stun, whereas these guys you can generally just use the state.
Yeah, so I took out all the enemies in this little... except for you.
Over there!
Oh.
Strange to use your power range.
Honestly, like, these guys are not that bad. I could actually probably explore this place a fair bit if I wanted.
Yeah.
It'd just be fairly hard, and it would turn the rest of the game into a breeze in comparison.
Yeah.
But I just wanted to really quickly clear out this little space and see if there's anything.
No.
else I can really collect here, but I can run down. There, you're another level 15 guy.
And with melee resistance.
Yeah, this is fine. I want to save my blood. If it's just one-on-one, I'm better off saving it for, like, group fights, when I can just drop that bomb and just...
Yeah.
Oh, okay, it's a loading screen. I thought it was just gonna open. Okay, if I leave, are the enemies gonna respawn?
No.
Only if you die or the day, or like if it's the next day.
Okay, so there's only a finite amount of enemies you can kill every day?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool, I like that.
In the whole, yeah, you can technically go through every zone, kill everybody.
And that would make everything safer too, right?
No.
No?
You just get like 10, 15, 20 XP, depending on the
Yeah.
person.
Yeah.
So we are in sewers. I do not want to be in these sewers, probably.
No. Because there'll be, like, skulls. And skulls are fucking hard.
Yeah, I died to the one skull that I fought. But granted, that was level 18 instead of 14.
Yeah, but, like, I would say the level, like, 6 skulls that are in the hospital area that you can fight right now are more... would be more challenging...
Than these guys?
Than these guys, yeah.
Yeah?
Have you done the sewer part yet?
I've done a sewer part.
I'm talking about...
No, I haven't done a sewer yet.
Okay.
I haven't even made a serum yet.
Okay.
They haven't even gone into the hospital yet.
Oh, okay.
I'm just wandering around at this point.
Different sewer.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's in a
They
different...
went into one of the very dangerous areas that's like level 14 enemies.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say, I've never found another
Yeah,
sewer.
Yeah, I'm in the black
Oh,
wall.
black wall. Gotcha.
What about this gate? Nope.
I cannot enter.
Wait, why did you run at it if you knew it wasn't going to open?
I don't know, maybe sometimes you examine it and there's, like, it gives you a
No.
hint on where you can find
It
something
just
to open
says
it if
it's-
it's just a key. This is just where you fall in from up there. And then across the bridge. There's a guy. Do I really want to do this?
No,
I
you
kind
don't.
of do. Because there might be like some side quest or something I can do early on, or some patients I can start curing.
But you can't because you don't know, have the
'cause I
ability to
don't.
cure people yet because you haven't made any frickin' serums because you have to, and you don't have any ingredients because you haven't progressed the story enough to the point where you'll actually start finding them.
Yeah.
Or at least an abundance of them. Plus, if
Okay.
you then meet a person possibly before having
Let's
it,
just-
they are likely to die.
Let's
from
just
it.
go back in Pembroke then.
Yeah.
The game acknowledges
Yeah,
you've seen
because
them.
if you once you meet someone with an illness, then
they actually start like having their conditions change.
Well, at least more likely.
or do they change? They probably change anyway. It's just you don't get notified and can't see it.
Yeah.
This is another district, I'm guessing, down here.
No, it's
Just a dead end.
But there's that other park entrance there.
Yeah.
Scowl voices in the garden. I should investigate. If they were to find somebody.
Okay, skull time. Let's...
Yep, it's skull time.
Yeah, I might...
There's multiple.
Skulls, I'm thinking probably still better to just use the stake and machete.
It's only when you're doing boss fights, and you'll know because there's like a boss health bar.
Yeah. There's multiple.
Yeah. See?
These guys are really easy, actually.
Yeah.
if you play it aggressively enough.
Yeah. Also, I didn't have the bomb thing.
The bomb is actually extremely overpowered, I think. I thought since everyone was going with the spear and claws, it was like, oh, this is really weak, but no.
The spear's pretty great when you have like them running at you down a hallway and you're just like, oh, I just lance and hit but it just goes a straight line down the hall.
Photograph. I hear more enemies. New citizen investigation. Start a new citizen quest by tracking it with square. Okay, so we do want to do that. And there's another one here. It's gonna farm you for blood.
There you go.
And now you're at full.
The bomb.
No, I want to keep my...
I think there's like one more.
More lead plates.
Always good.
Yeah, I don't know what they're used for specifically. There's one more in the garden.
Yeah, down there. And that just takes you back to the street.
Poke. Can't warp up to that because it's nothing. So that's all of them?
Yeah.
And then I can run back. That's the other gate. No. Nothing here.
There's that trash can. Behind you.
Oh, right in the corner here?
Yeah.
I don't think I've had any grease yet, so that'll be good to at least have a couple for whatever it's used for. Yeah, and I can go in here.
If you click on them, they tell you what they're used for.
And this is... Can't go in there. Anything back behind? No.
There's another door you can go.
Yeah, I know there's another door. I've just...
You would see something.
Wasn't there something?
No.
I thought, okay, no, I thought it was an X, but it was just the glow.
Yeah. The reflection of the light.
Okay.
Left takes you into a different district out of there. Right is back to the hospital.
Yeah. Let's see what this district has. Is it going to be another serious... Oh, it's not.
Still like level 8 enemies and stuff.
Yeah.
Which I know is
I'm just going to go to the hospital.
Yeah. We're coming up on 2 hours.
Yeah. Can't warp. Can't warp.
You have to go.
Anything else?
No.
I can go down to the water here quick.
No,
or is that that's just where
can...
Crane or Doctor was? Is he still there?
No. He's only there until you do
until you move away.
Until you do until you do Clay Cox.
Right.
Doctor, where have you been? I've little time to play hide and seek with new staff members, no matter how illustrious they may be.
I found a wounded man by the docks. He answers to the name of Clay Cox. He requires urgent medical attention.
Already
I just left him there and fucked up.
Yeah, I just left him there and he sat
I'll
down.
ask our porter, Milton, to bring him back immediately.
Thank you, nurse. What can I do for you?
Dr. Swansea insisted we provide you a quiet office. You'll find it on the 2nd floor with your name on the door.
Thank you. Nurse Crane, isn't it?
Yes, Dorothy Crane. Welcome to Pembroke
Who was
Hospital,
the other
Dr.
person
Reed.
who walked
Your
off?
office has been
I want to
prepared.
talk to after.
You can go talk.
I would like to ask a few questions first. And Mr. Hampton, the patient we brought in, how does he fare?
I gave him a sedative to help him sleep. Poor thing was in quite a state of shock.
If you could point me in the direction of my room.
Second floor of the hospital.
Okay.
What kind of man is Dr. Swansea?
Well, you accepted the job from him. I thought you would have known about your employer.
It's right to assume Dr. Swansea knows far more about me than I do about him.
You'll get to know him soon enough, and better than me. The administrator has better things to do than mix with us.
Apologies, I've only just met him the once. This is sudden. I've only just returned to England.
Dr. Swansea is a brilliant surgeon and the most compassionate physician.
Okay. Are you okay? You are healthy. And I cannot mesmerize you still.
Thank you, Nurse Crane.
Okay, where did that other person go?
Good evening, nurse. I'm Dr. Jonathan Reed, the new surgeon here at the Pembroke.
Dr. Swansea has already told us about you, sir. I'm Nurse Gwyneth Brannigan. Welcome to the Pembroke Hospital.
Did he really? It's a good thing I wasn't hoping to keep a low profile.
All members of staff have already read about your new blood transfusion technique. Dr. Swansea made sure of that.
I see. Well, I'm a little surprised, but I suppose I'll just have to deal with this unexpected notoriety.
You must know, blood transfusions are Dr. Swansea's primary subject of research. He is convinced it is the future.
How are things here?
Not good, to say the least. We're struggling against an invisible enemy, more lethal than any bullet from a gun.
So, when does it
It's
save
hard,
again?
It needs to be a little Y
Yeah.
in the corner.
Okay.
An invisible enemy. Quite a
That's why I always,
Sorry, Doctor.
like, I try and stop them.
These last few weeks have been exhausting. We could all do with a good
I just don't want to sleep because it progresses time. And
Yeah, but you
wanna
have to
do everything I can do in the
this
day
hospital
before I
can
go to
survive
sleep
the epidemic?
We are all volunteers here.
because I'm a
And we're trying
perfectionist.
to hold fast, but how do we beat an invisible killer? Some nurses have already resigned.
I'm not familiar with all the staff yet. Perhaps you could help me.
Brilliant professionals, most of them. Dr. Swansea has a gift for recruiting talent.
Most of you. Is there a problem I should know about, nurse?
It would be inappropriate for me to speak ill of a colleague.
Is there anyone that stands out?
Well, I have never met someone as dedicated as Dr. Tippins. He should be a standard for us all here. If only he were younger.
Why should his age be a problem?
I guess it's fair to say he's always pushing himself to the limits. He just doesn't know when to stop and get some rest.
Okay.
Nurse Brannigan, if you do know something, please tell me. Anything you say will be held in confidence.
No. I may disagree with some conduct, but in the end, everybody is doing their best.
Yeah. Okay. That's fine. You're healthy. And we need hints for everything.
Yep.
Goodbye, nurse. Cool.
Okay. Anything else around here? Because this just takes me back.
Yeah.
I can go in the door there.
Yeah, because you've talked to Dorothy, all the doors are open.
All the doors are open?
Yeah.
Okay. In we go. Oh, you're the... Or, I
Good
don't
evening,
know who you
Doctor.
are.
I believe we're going to be working together.
Should hit back out of the map.
I can't back out of the map.
What about hitting touchpad?
Dr. Reed. Dr. Swansea informed us of your arrival, but I could not dare to believe we'd have such good fortune. Such an honor, sir.
Thank you. And you are?
I am Thoreau Strickland, Dr. Thoreau Strickland. I'm a great admirer of your work, Dr. Reed.
I wanna
Please
run through all this dialogue,
about
but I also want to save.
I'm a great admirer of your work concerning blood transfusion, Dr. Reed. I run my own experiments. I'm convinced it's the future.
Oh yeah, that's true. So I can just run to the
What made you choose to
the
be
other
a doctor?
district and
I'm
save
not ashamed
there.
to admit you and your work have inspired me. I am honored to have the opportunity to work by your side.
So when the symbol shows up, that means the conversation has consequences.
Well, it's where you can only choose one.
Yeah. Okay. I'll be glad to help you. Research is... This is not... Yeah, I'll just play it safe.
It's always a pleasure to share scientific and medical knowledge with someone eager to learn. I'll be glad to help you if I can.
This epidemic may be the century's most terrible disaster, but I'm convinced that we, as doctors, are the only ones able to defeat it.
I based my technique on my mentor's research. He helped me perfect my method. What is yours?
I'd rather not talk about it. For now, it's just theories and first approach. My process is purely experimental and unsuccessful.
As long as you're cautious and methodical, you may remain empty-handed, but you won't fail.
You're not the first one to warn me, but I am convinced knowledge is the main weapon against the ravages of this epidemic.
Okay.
What can you tell me about the Pembroke?
Well, it has always been an honor to work with Dr. Swansea. But with your arrival, I can't think of a better opportunity to...
You seem quite optimistic. It's a rare and precious attitude in these difficult times.
I'm convinced that this epidemic is a test of endurance and dedication for us men of science.
Questions remain about our capacity to resolve the situation.
True. Last summer, during the first wave of the epidemic, I used to joke with Milton about the extra work.
Do you need help with anything?
Almost done here. I'm gonna wrap up talking to this guy and the next guy, and then I'm just gonna run to a
I'm
district.
waiting for a batch of products I ordered for my personal research, yet my supplier seems to have vanished.
Do you want me to play the errand boy for you?
Oh no, Dr. Reed. But if you went personally to his shop...
I see. Well, give me the address for it.
So that's probably a side quest.
Tell me more about your willingness to experiment with new medical techniques.
Harvey Fiddick is a patient suffering from a severe injury that could cripple him if not treated correctly. I'm convinced your blood transfusion technique could help him.
What is it you really want? To save him? Or to prove your point?
Fair question. I want nothing but to save my patient, Dr. Reed. Especially since I know Mr. Fiddick's story.
Tell me Mr. Fiddick's story.
Our first diagnosis was compromised because Mr. Fiddick lied to us about the real origin of his injury. He first claimed it was an accident.
But why would he hide such crucial information from us?
Because he is a proud father, ashamed of putting his children at risk because of his own negligence.
Okay. What did he do? What did his kids do?
To be a lack of impartiality. You must know that a good surgeon...
I agree. But that does not excuse Dr. Ackroyd's behavior. A man who did not even take time to converse with his patient.
Do you think keeping his distance was a mistake?
All I know is that I'm taking care of human beings with desires, hopes, and fears. Not some biological machine comprised of blood, bones, and flesh.
No other hint, but I might have... No. Okay.
Goodbye, Dr. Strickland.
Why did this open up again? So we've got 2 local investigations now, and I can only track one at a time. Let's give you a talk, too.
Good evening,
Before we wrap up.
I'm Dr. Reed.
I don't know if a third opinion is needed.
Your colleagues are already arguing about my condition.
I see. Would you mind telling me more about your situation?
I'm Harvey Fiddick. All I want is to get me bloody arm fixed properly.
Tell me about the doctors who are arguing about your case.
Strickland and Aykroyd. They both want the best for me, but there's a lot of pride there. Doctors are no different from carpenters, it seems.
What do you mean?
I often had professional arguments with rivals on a building site. Difference is, I disagreed about wooden nails, not flesh and bones.
Tell me about yourself.
I'm just a regular guy waiting to get his arm fixed, so I can return to work and to my family.
I was more curious about what you were doing before.
I'm a carpenter, and a good one too. But that means I need both arms to feed my family, Dr. Reed.
Are you satisfied?
Well, it's clear that I've chosen a bad time to be injured. Forgive my bluntness, but you seem overwhelmed by cases of the flu.
I won't lie to you about it. I'm afraid we are.
Are you sure you don't want to operate yourself, Dr. Reed? I have the feeling you're very capable, and your colleagues seem to think so too.
In other circumstances, you would be right. But for now, I don't think I can take on the responsibility. My apologies. Tell me about your injury, Harvey. Why do you feel so guilty about it?
My wife died because of me. And now I may lose everything because I've been careless enough to hurt myself.
You can't hold yourself responsible for your injury, Mr. Fiddick. Unless you tried to hurt yourself.
Of course I didn't hurt myself. But I can't work until my arm is fixed. My children need to eat, Doctor.
How could your job be
I was working a double. She went out to bring me a hot meal and got caught in a German bomb raid.
Ouch. I could mesmerize you, except I don't know if that does anything. It just lets you move them around, and if I release them, it doesn't do anything then.
No.
So there's really no point unless I want to feed.
Yeah.
Got 2 out of 3 hints.
Tell me more about the death of your wife, Harvey.
1915. I was in the army, building workshops for the Royal Flying Corps. Helen was happy I wasn't sent to the front.
What happened?
The Germans sent Zeppelins to bomb the construction site, but they missed their target. My wife was bringing my dinner when the bombs fell.
I'm sorry for your loss. So many died during the bombings. I served in France and witnessed the carnage there.
I would like to say that she didn't suffer. Truth is, I have no idea. I just know that I'm all that me kids have. Poor little bleeders.
How are your children after losing their mother?
They were smaller then. The only good thing about this is my Helen didn't bring them with her that night.
Okay. No hint there.
Goodbye for now, Mr.
You always needed words to calm the children, Helen. It's still all coming. As for me...
Did you have something?
Good evening, Doctor.
And good evening to you, Doctor.
Did I get a new hint for you? No. No, I didn't.
Goodbye,
to
Doctor.
go back.
Yeah, true. Okay,
Just run to another district.
Wait, you're another...
Reads me like a book.
Yeah, that's just... No, there's Gwyneth. Okay, we'll just leave for now. Run to a district so it saves. Just across this bridge? Yep. This is the Death Hall.
Yeah, that should be good.
Yeah, and that's Vampyr. It's fun. It's a pretty slow game though, actually. Yeah. Outside of combat.
Yeah, it's pretty slow.
Yeah, so I'm gonna need to actually figure out like things to talk about to fill the time, because otherwise I just stick in my one-track mind and just play the game. But yeah, we're gonna wrap up for now. I guess we'll be back, I don't know, whenever. Probably not tomorrow, maybe Monday or Tuesday. But yeah, either way, we'll be back then.